Hello kabayan nyo din sa Canada, and join me in this vlog. It's a vlog day Monday, and it's also our volleyball day Monday, and we're gonna go play our games for our playoff games, right? And we're gonna go against Black Magic. You will see more of that later. And let me just make clear, mga kabayan, that these vlogs will be divided into one is the portion wherein it's about specific topic that I will discuss to you while on this car, like within 10 minutes, and the other part will be plain volleyball. That I am doing para sa interest ng aking mga subscribers. Meron kasing subscriber na nagsabi sa akin na bakit daw ang title ay Winter Stars tapos ay ang nakita niya ay volleyball. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to me. So guys, this portion of our travel will be for the topic of this vlog tonight. And the volleyball will be a part 2 for the interest of those friends of mine from the volleyball league. Makes sense? Fair enough? Okay. And before I start this vlog, because this time I have reached 100 subscribers, let me do a shout out for now. The first shout out goes to the 3 R's. Yes, one is for my nephew in the Philippines, Rowell. Rowell is specifically mentioned. Shout out naman dyan dito. So I'm shouting it out to you, Rowell Salisi. And the second shout out will be to my good friend in Los Angeles, California. It's Rod Ski. I'm shouting this out for you. Hope to get your videos so that I can also post them in my vlogs. Your videos and your adventures there in the USA. Good luck to you there, my good friend Rodski. And the third is for Rod TV. Ask me why. Rod TV specifically mentioned me in my greetings in his video, when I did my greetings to him on video, and he made a very good comment on my greetings to his 100K milestone. Idol kita, Rod TV, and this shout out goes to you.
Wait, parang nasa ibang bansa si sir, no? Kasi naka-jacket siya na sobrang lamig. Anyway, pakinggan natin yung message niya.
Sa Canada,
Kabayan natin sa Canada, oh my. Isang subscribers natin, si sir na galing Canada or taga-Canada ngayon. Grabe, umaabot pala ng Canada yung videos natin, no?
ito ay para kay Rod TV.
Hey!
Dahil sa inyong milestone, 100K subscriber ka na, binabati kita.
Thank you po.
Ikaw talaga ang idol ko. Ang galing-galing mo. Nakaka-inspire ka.
Thank you po.
Kaya ako na naghahabol, ako ay going to 100 pa lang. Pero ikaw 100,000
Okay lang
ka.
po yan.
Ikaw ang bida, ikaw ang kabayan na tunay na maaasahan. Believe ako sa'yo. Kaya sa 100K mo, pagbati ko mula dito sa kabayan nyo dito sa Canada.
Subscribe, kabayan nyo din sa Canada. Nakakatawa naman po.
Shout out mo naman ako.
Shoutout sa inyo, sir. Shoutout po. Maraming salamat sa pagnood po. Although hindi tayo magka-same ng age, no? Pero naiintindihan nyo po or natutulungan ko po kayo using my videos. And yun yung pinakamasayang part, no? Bilang isang Rod TV sa YouTube.
Blessed. We will be discussing about winter. And because this is for you guys in the Philippines, meron tayong Tagalog dito. Yan, ano ba ang mga dapat natin paghandaan sa winter? At ano ang winter? Kailan nangyayari ang winter? Okay, winter happens in this coldest part of the globe, which is the one is North America, and that is Canada, part of North America. And we have 4 seasons: the winter, the spring, the summer, and the fall. So ang winter ay nagsisimula ng December to February technically or theoretically or ideally. That is based on book. But you know what mga kabayan, ang nangyari this year, November 2, meron na kaming snowfall. Nakita niyo yan? Tingnan niyo yan. Snowfall that happened in November 2. And then another, this. Right? This is the snowfall that happened in November 22. Wow, what a coincidence. November 2 and November 22. Wow. We had a snowstorm last November 22 and the snow on the ground surface got thicker by at least 20 centimeters. So, kapag ang snow ay bumagsak ng pumapal sa mas makapal ng 10 hanggang 20 hanggang 30, that can be considered a snowstorm. A snowstorm happens kapag there is a heavy snowfall. So, paano ba nangyayari yung snow? Snow happens only when at the temperature at 0 or below 0. And it also happens, snowfall also happens when there is precipitation. Siyempre dapat may ulan bago magkaroon ka ng snow. Ibig sabihin, ang mabigat na bahagi ng ating atmosphere sa taas ay bumibigat and then the tendency is to fall back to the ground. Of course, that's part of the water cycle. Yeah? Tama po? Tubig, mag-evaporate papunta sa atmosphere, then mag-stay doon after a while, then because of the weather, of the environmental condition changes, babagsak uli yan sa Earth's surface. That is the basic water cycle. So, pagka dito ka nasa Canada ka dahil malamig, the tendency of the water is at low temperature is to precipitate as snow. So it happens only at 0 to negative temperature. Never happen at higher temperature. Why? Ask me why. Because water will be in the form of liquid. It can never be snow at higher temperature. What is 0 anyway? 0 is the freezing point of water. So above it, water does not exist as ice or snow, even snow. So it should be lower than 0. Yeah. So what else about winter season? So I will discuss here the only common phenomena associated with winter. Yep, common phenomena. Meaning there are extreme phenomena which will not be covered by this video. And the common phenomena will be based on what I see, what we observe, what we experience here in Canada. So, una, sinabi ko na sa inyo, the phenomenon that is associated with winter is the snowstorm. At ano mga inconvenience ng snowstorm? Because of the thick snow accumulating on the ground surface or in your driveway, on the roads, and everywhere, kung kailangan ma-access niyo yung lugar na yan, you need to take off those snow. Ang tawag doon, pagka sa malalaking kalsada, we will be having flowing. Pagka sa inyong driveway, you need to shovel, or some people are using the motorized one. Which one is what's that? The snow blower. Yung iba gumagamit ng snow blower to get rid of the snow that accumulates on the driveway. At ang pinaka-common ay yung shoveling. Yeah. So, pagka hindi masyado makapal ang snow because hindi naman nag-snowstorm, we can get rid of the para makaiwas sa masyadong accumulation ng snow. One way that we will do on our driveway is salting, putting salt on your driveway. And it's the same concept applied to the big roads. You know what? Pagkatapos na pumasok ang mga snow blower, malaking trucks sa mga highway, sa mga roads, pagkatapos na pumasok yung snow blowing, susundan niya ng salting, meaning nag-spread ng salt sa roads. Bakit? Para maiwasan yung accumulation of thick snow. Kung mag-accumulate man ng thick snow because of the snowstorm, at least it will take easily, mas madaling natutunaw yung snow sa mga road surface natin at mas madaling i-blow. Make sense? So, pagka mayroong salt ang ating surfaces, road surfaces, ay madaling matutunaw ang snow. Right? So it will be easier for snow plowing to come. Alright. Okay, the next phenomenon associated with winter is the freezing rain. A second phenomenon is the freezing rain. Freezing rain happens when the temperature is caught up between a little higher temperature like 0 degrees to 1 to 3 degrees centigrade. That is warmer, and it can happen above the atmosphere, so that the tendency of water is to fall back to the land surface. Kung ang land surface natin ay mas mababa ang temperature, for example, -3, -4, -5, so ang tendency ng tubig natin pag bumagsak sa lupa, sasamahan pa ng na matinding blow of air, madaling nag-freeze ang ating snow, or hindi na natin masasabing snow, that is a freezing rain. Yung rain na nag-freeze. So freezing rain result to very risky conditions of our roads and our pavement, our driveway. Why? Because ang pwede mangyari dyan pagbagsak niya ay nagiging yellow agad-agad. Ang tawag ng black ice, napakadulas. Mahirap talaga i-negotiate yun. You cannot walk on it with the regular shoes. So, ang isa pang nangyayari about freezing rain ay kapag makikita mo yung puno, mag-accumulate yung droplets of water and they will form like icicles. Alam niyo yung icicles? Like stalactite or stalagmite sa mga cave. Na ganyan. At narito na kami sa game. Itutuloy ko na ang phenomena na ito later in my vlog. See you later. And now I will cover volleyball, and it will be part of the part 2 of my vlog, which is intended only for my volleyball fans. Okay? And one more thing about freezing rain, na maganda naman dito tignan, is when there's a freezing rain, pagka nakita yung mga puno at the end of the day, makikita mo na punong-puno siya ng mga icicles, and it's a very good spot. An example will be like this. Yan. Ganyan ang icicles. Ganyan ang isang result ng freezing rain na napakagandang tignan. But the one negative impact of the freezing rain, the aftermath of this, is because it's very heavy, it can even crush the branches of the tree. It can even uproot a tree because of the heavy formation of the solid ice in the tree, in the branches of the tree. So yeah, at sa mga buildings, ang isang pangit na pwede mangyari dito na nakakatakot ay because of the formation of the icicles. Kapag kasi nagsisimula magtunaw, it can drop back to the ground, at pwedeng ang isang tao o ang pedestrian ay mahit nito, and it can cause injury. So that's it. So pangkaraniwan, that is the impact or the result of the freezing rain. Black ice, formation of icicles, possible breaking down of the trees, and then dropping from the building. Pwede makasakit ito. And then yeah, that is freezing rain. Another phenomenon that is happening during winter season is the extreme cold. Ang extreme cold naman ay yung tinatawag na napakalamig, sobrang lamig ng temperature, -20, -30, or -10 ng extreme cold alert kapag kaganyan. Para ang mga tao paglabas, they know that they have to gown up, like they have to wear the best of their winter jacket, winter gears, right? So that is extreme cold. So mula sa paa, like you can wear, mga tips ko sa inyo para maging warm kayo, mula sa paa pa lang, choose a better socks for winter socks, and then you should be using winter shoes, of course, and then you can also wear thermal pants, thermal insides, or thermal, what is that, inside, para to keep you warm. And then of course, yung iba, kung wala man kayong thermal shoes or things like that na very efficient sa pag-trap ng heat, ay pwede naman kayong magtawag doon ay layering. You can wear like two pants, you can wear straight. You can wear 2 pants, you can wear so many layers of like shirt, jacket inside and another jacket outside. And then pagtaas nyo sa leeg, maganda yung meron kayo dito sa neck for the neck. And of course, you have to have a bonnet or a hat. And then some people, kapag sobrang lamig, dapat meron kayong ear muff or something that covers your ears. And of course, basic yung naka-gloves kayo. Yeah. So when there's a extreme cold, one thing that can happen or the effect to your health is when you're exposed outside at a very low temperature, it can cause you frostbites. Frostbites ay yung sobrang lamig na siguro you get frostbite, sobrang lamig, hindi mo na notice, pwede magdugo ang ilong mo, pwede tumigas ng tenga mo, and then you will feel irritated just because you didn't notice that you are slowly exposed to it. Naninigas na pala yung tenga mo at pwedeng nagdudugo yung ilong mo o pwedeng ma-irritate yung ilong mo, something like that. So we don't want to be exposed at a very extreme cold temperature at a long period. Of course, we're talking about exposure. Pag sinabing exposure, it depends on the length of time you are outside. Kasi kung ikaw naman ay temporary lang, like you are gonna walk like only few meters distance, it won't impact you kung hindi masyado ikaw naka-gown up. Of course, pagka nasa sasakyan ka, there's a heater, you won't be affected by it. But when you are walking, like if you would walk like 500 meters, 600 meters, or maybe kilometer, it is not good to be walking without proper winter gears or properly gowned up. So that is one thing. Another thing that happens during winter is the snow squall. Snow squall, right? Squall, that is spells like that. Squall. And this is the picture of your squall. What is a squall? Ito yung sobrang lakas ng hangin, tapos nag-i-snow, tapos dahil sa buga ng hangin, ang snow ay nalilipad kung saan saan in different direction, and then the visibility is poor. The visibility is very poor, and it also happens at a very low temperature. It looks like the environment is dry, yes, dahil yung snow is very dry, but then the snow is very light and it can be carried by the wind wherever it blows. So pag pumunta yan sa hangin, it can affect the visibility while driving. So we call that snow squall. So mapanganib din ang snow squall when you're driving along the highway or in some roads that there's like your heavy squalls, because it impacts the visibility and some people get into an accident because of this. Okay, that is snow squall. What else do we have? Sanayan lang po. Sanayan lamang kapag sa unang taon you will be surprised na ito pala ang dapat gagawin, but over time you would know what to do. Like for example, kung nag-snowstorm, you have to be prepared. Yeah, ito ang mga tips ko. Pagka nagkaroon ng snowstorm, of course you have to prepare for your tools inside your house. Like you may have a shovel, that is one. For your car, you should have like yung wipe na pantanggal ng snow. Yeah, pang wipe, wag kayo mawawalan yan. Sa bahay, you can also have a snow blower kung malawak ang inyong driveway para mas madaling magtanggal ng snow. Yeah. And yeah, so those are the tools that you need. The snow blower, the shovel is very basic. Sometimes gumamit din kami ng taktak. Alam niyo yung taktak, pag nagkaroon ng freezing rain, ang isa palang pag nagkaroon ng freezing rain, you cannot just let the ice melt. You need to dig it. Like you need to really hammer it. Yeah. So I think that's it. I covered most of the learnings that you should have today in terms of winter season phenomenon. So marami pang ibang phenomenon that you can see from your books, like meron tayong tinatawag na northern lights, meron tayong tinatawag na ice dome, meron tayong tinatawag na iba-iba pang phenomenon. But what I mentioned to you are just basic things that happen during winter season. So that's it. That's our vlog for today. Ito, kabayan nyo din sa Canada.